Hello, I am Aidan, I am 17 years old and I live on the Isle of Wight in the UK. I am a soon-to-be car driver and hopefully a future Sion owner or sharer. Although people are taught how to drive, no one teaches you on how to maintain your car, or what tools to use, or what to do if you break down. Luckily for me, I have my dad who is really good at passing on his knowledge of a petrol car, but I plan to only drive a solar car. So I will need to acquire the tools and the know-how of how to keep me, my passengers, other pedestrians and road users as safe as possible. Of course this starts with learning how to drive safely, but also go hand in hand with learning about how to maintain a solar vehicle to tip-top condition, so that a simple maintenance job does not turn into a death trap because of neglect, lack of knowledge or suitable tools.
Hello, I'm Jan, and I'm a car driver with over 32 years of car owning and driving history. Like many people, I have a total disinterest in buying car tools as there are far too many to choose from. So I like the idea of having a brand new car with its very own bespoke toolkit, which knowledgeable professional people have put together for me, which would be something to rely on. We've never had a brand new car, and the Sion may be our very first. But I do worry about the high-tech gadgetry of new cars today and hope that the Sion will be a car that even I could maintain easily, especially as I potentially have another 20 to 30 years of driving and car maintenance left.
Our SION Essentials idea submission. In February 2021, our original idea submission was for a trusted SION Essentials toolkit that gives SION owners and drivers great confidence in maintaining their SION, helps to increase safety and independent maintenance to ultimately improve every owner or driver's experience with the SION. Once our submission was accepted, our design concept was to purely select tools and equipment that would be contained within the SION Essentials toolkit to include tools specifically tailored to the SION. We originally focused on selecting tools and equipment that can be utilised in the following three scenarios: general maintenance, weather care and emergency situations. The idea was for the tools and equipment to be linked to the SION Infotainment Maintenance Manual to guide anyone who needs to maintain the SION, and with the added ability to reorder tool items quickly via the Sono app.
SION Essentials Concept Update. Since then, we have undertaken limited market research of current car toolkits on the market and talked with friends and family and even Johannes, the Sono Motors technician, to establish what 5 essential tools they used for either maintenance, weather care and emergency situations. Their answers varied, but common problems and themes emerged of tools not fitting their car's torque heads, badly designed tools that didn't cater for diverse strengths or body shapes of drivers, and problems of where to store the tools to keep them all together and make them accessible to everyone. Equally, they didn't know how or when to use the tools.
SION Essentials storage problem highlighted. So the problem of where and how to store the essential tools to ensure they were accessible when needed was repeatedly highlighted to us, as generally tools are kept at home or in the garage, as they clutter up the limited trunk space that most cars have. And what happens when you're car sharing? Does everyone have to buy their own toolkit and emergency equipment? What if you have limited storage space at home, or have young children or mobility issues, so can't carry a toolkit when you're going to pick up your SION car share? The problem is, when you need a toolkit in an emergency or breakdown situation, you need it to be able to be accessible and stored within the SION, not at home.
SION Essentials Storage Problem Solution. So now, the SION Essentials Toolkit Design Concept Submission is for a professionally selected list of tools and equipment which are specific to the SION, covering the 3 common driver car scenarios of maintenance, weather care and emergency situations, plus 2 storage toolkit options to offer a flexible choice for SION drivers depending on their storage needs. So we have purpose designed 2 storage solution options to store the selected tools in, to offer SION drivers flexible storage options. Additionally, we have designed a multi-tool concept of an innovative detachable knee pad with a See Me Rescue emergency pad on the reverse to cater for both maintenance and emergency situations. So what's in the toolkit? We have specifically selected tools and equipment that are currently on the market, which would enable the majority of drivers to use, especially those with limited knowledge and experience of car maintenance, along with trusted, reliable emergency products. The approximate weight of the toolkit and contents is approximately 7 to 8 kilos. So prototype storage concept 1 is for a soft portable toolkit case including tools, made of recycled materials to store the Sion selected equipment in. It also incorporates an innovative design of a detachable knee pad which also acts as the lid. On the underside of the detachable knee pad there is a SION rescue pad with a carry handle. This is for use in emergency situations. The pad is made of reflective fluorescent high visibility materials which fluoresces at different light levels. A portable beacon light could be attached to the SION pad for greater visibility and could be carried by the driver or passengers in emergency situations to aid emergency crews to locate them quickly if they had to vacate and leave their vehicle. The toolkit case could be attached to the Sion's trunk's right-hand side panel with an attachment plate, but can be unhooked to make it portable if needed.
Prototype Storage Concept 2 is for 2 pocket toolboxes including tools. It's an innovative design of 2 pocket toolboxes made of recycled plastic which is to store the Sion selective tools in. Both pockets are designed to fit the shape of the Sion's trunk with the side panel's attachment plate. This option is perfect for car sharers, company share schemes for drivers with limited storage options at home. The pocket toolbox could be colour-coded with green for maintenance and red for emergency, so that the tools can be identified quickly. Green could be located on the driver's side, with the emergency pocket box located on the verge side of Sion, to ensure passengers' safety when they access the equipment in an emergency. For an extra twist, the pocket toolbox could be custom designed by the customer to add car share or company logos or personalise the pocket toolboxes to their taste.
Next steps. We would love to receive feedback from the Sion's community about the 2 storage options and the selection of essential tools and equipment that we have selected. Drop us a line by the Wikifactory board for SION Essentials.
Outlook. We have really enjoyed taking part in this project right from the beginning and would like to take this opportunity to thank Sono Motors and Wikifactory for this extraordinary experience. It's personally helped me understand the creative design process while enjoying direct contact with Sono Motors and other project design teams. It's enabled me to have car discussions with my mum, dad, granddads, uncles and wider family and hearing their funny car stories and problems. It's made me think about my future car driving responsibilities and how much work and effort goes into thinking about designing cars in general, but now with the added challenge of a mobility in an oil-free future. And it's comforting to think that there are more people out there like us that believe we can change all cars for the better and are willing to spend their creative time in making the Sion a reality in my driving lifetime. Thank you, and any questions?